Hey guys, welcome back to the Approved Used BMW Weekend series here at Sycamore Peterborough. I'm Harry, and this week we've got this absolutely gorgeous sunset orange example of the BMW M2 competition. The perfect M car for those who want all of that M DNA, but in a smaller package. So without further ado, let's take a look at this beautiful vehicle. So this is the BMW M2 competition, finished in this beautiful sunset orange metallic. It just works so well with the bi-colour M-style alloys, the gloss black grille, and on this car, blacked out BMW badges as well. And of course, the aggressive venting down the bottom, which I'll come on to in a second. So this is an F87 M2 competition, and it sits between the original F87 M2 and the most recent G87 M2, which we've actually done a review on, a full look and drive video on our YouTube channel, and the link to that is in the description of this video. Make sure you go watch that. You can see a bit of a direct comparison between this and the new M2. So the M2 competition followed on from the original M2. It saw an engine change, taking the engine from the M3 and M4 at the time, giving it a new exhaust note, increased power, and a completely revamped driving dynamic feel, and also different gearbox feel as well. This car outputs around 410 brake horsepower, so we've got plenty of power underneath that bonnet, and that's fed all to the rear wheels via the 7-speed dual clutch transmission. Really good, snappy transmission, perfectly smooth for the daily driving as well. That is a 3-litre 6-cylinder engine underneath the bonnet as well, and it does sound phenomenal. We'll have a listen at it later in the video. But as I mentioned, as well as performance extras from the original M2, we've also got visual changes as well, including this more aggressive front bumper, slightly more pointed kidney grille here as well, to give it that aggressive edge over the original 2017 F87, and we've got more pointed styling down the bottom as well to tie in with that more aggressive look. So now we'll make our way down the side of the BMW M2 competition, and doesn't that side profile look aggressive? Very similar, of course, to the standard 2017 F87. However, this just has that extra aggressive edge, and included in that are these beautiful 19-inch 788M Y-spoke alloys. They're classed as a jet black finish. However, we do have that slightly lighter face on the alloy to give it that nice contrast, and really shows off and flaunts the shape of those alloys as well. Moving up from the wheels, we do have some M2 side scuttles on there, just to indicate that this is the proper M2, and along with that, the M-styled mirrors as well, which have this nice sporty flick on the inside to fuse the air a little bit around the mirror better, but also adds that extra aggressive look, and to tie in really nicely against that sunset orange metallic paint. We've got the high gloss shadow line around the windows and around the face of the mirror as well. Comfort access is included on this vehicle as part of the M2 comfort pack, which makes getting in and out really easy. All you've got to do is have the key in your pocket, put your hand on the door handle, and it will unlock depending on whether you're getting in or out. And of course, dark and rear privacy glass at the back. And one thing to note as well, with these wider rear arches, they are going to be more susceptible to stone chips. So BMW have solved that issue by fitting factory fitted PPF on here, which protects that sunset orange metallic paint from any stone chips up off the wheels, especially when enjoying this car's full potential out on the track, keeping that sunset orange metallic paint looking absolutely gorgeous. And now, turning our attention to the rear of this lovely M2 competition, you can see it very much keeps the shape of the standard F87 M2, but with those added aggressive touches, such as this sunset orange colour-coded lip spoiler on the top, and we have gloss black M2 competition badging on the back there as well, to indicate that this is the full competition variant. We've got full LED rear tail lights, looking really nice here with the side light on. Those quad tailpipes down the bottom there, of course, with this being an M car, that M Sport exhaust system sounds absolutely fantastic when the car is warmed up and out on the open road, which we'll have a listen to towards the end of the video. But if we go ahead and open up the boot, we'll see that there is still plenty of generous space in there. You could fit a couple of large suitcases in there, so you can use this car for those fun and exciting summer European road trips. You can use this car as a daily vehicle as well. And we've got some storage pockets at the side here. Something that you wouldn't possibly expect on a compact M car, but you do definitely get with the M2 competition. So you now join me here on the interior of this beautiful BMW M2 competition. And I think the thing in this interior that stands out the most is the colour coding between the seat pattern and stitching to that beautiful sunset orange metallic paintwork on the outside. Ties in so well, and I think it's such a subtle but effective added touch to the interior of this M2. If we look around the cabin, we'll see that we've got a range of nice dry carbon fibre, so it gives that nice matte finish. We've got it on the door handles, up here on the dashboard, down the centre here, around the iDrive controller, and it just gives it that extra M feel. And on top of that, of course, we've got the M striping on the seat belts. We've got the M2 logos on the back of the seats, and we've also got M stitching around the inside rim of the leather steering wheel as well. On the back of that steering wheel, slightly larger paddle shifters, nice aluminium backing on those, with this being an M vehicle. This car features a red start-stop button, again just subtle touches adding to that extra M feel. And in terms of entertainment, we're entertained by the Harman Kardon sound system, and we've got that larger 8-inch display up there as well with touchscreen functionality. It's got all of your navigation, all of your common iDrive controls, making this car nice and easy to interact with when driving as well. The seats are really comfortable. They're fully electronically operated. They've got seat memory on the driver's side here. We can tighten up those side bolsters to make them hug you a little bit tighter in the seat for when you want to unleash the car's full potential. And we can get a really nice driving position here, nice and low to the ground for that extra sporty feel. Get the steering wheel far out, and of course on the steering wheel you've got your M1 and M2 preset buttons as well to set up the different organisable modes on the car, so you can have a fast road setup and a full track setup, as well as your daily get in and drive setup. And of course at the front here, dual zone climate control to keep you nice and cool in the summer and nice and warm in the winter. And last but not least, as I mentioned earlier on, they've got that dual clutch M transmission in this vehicle, an M gear selector in here as well, which slides across to select the different drive modes. We can also change gear from here if you wish to use that, a little bit like a gear stick and paddle shifters, as this vehicle was also available in a manual. We've got adaptive LED icon headlights on this vehicle as well, and down the centre here are all the buttons to control the different adjustable settings of the car, as well as that shift aggressiveness button down the bottom here. If you click that, you can change how aggressive the transmission is, so you can have it nice and smooth for daily driving, but it really give you a kick in the back when you have those hard, snappy shifts when you're unleashing the car's potential out on the track. So there we have it, a beautiful example of the phenomenal BMW M2 competition. Having covered just over 32,000 miles, I'm currently priced at £37,000. This full M vehicle can be yours. All you've got to do is contact us this weekend on 01733 70 70 70 and speak to our friendly sales team here at Sycamore Peterborough, who will be more than happy to arrange a test drive on this vehicle, take you through it in even more detail and help you make it yours. We really look forward to welcoming you to our showroom this weekend. Have a fantastic weekend, and thank you for watching today's video. Make sure if you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, you do so you don't miss out on future episodes of this series. Give this video a like and share it to some friends as well so they can see this beautiful example. Have a fantastic weekend. I'm Harry from Sycamore Peterborough, and take care.